Well, hello and good evening. I'm coming to you from the great city of Las Vegas, the beautiful Vdara Hotel. And just arrived here from doing some training in Los Angeles and had a lot of time to think on the way home, a couple, 3, 4 hour drive. And I really would like to spend some time with you over the next several messages here to ask you to think deeply about the concept of sustainability. Sustainability in most worlds is environment, and water, and things of that nature, right? I would like to talk to you about sustainability from the concept of generational wealth, or how to build a culture that will sustain itself for many generations, for lifetimes. And I really believe that the only real way to make that happen is to operate within a culture of honor. Because if it's a culture of dishonor, it only works through fear. And fear only works as long as the punisher is there. And the punisher there, of course, is there to exercise the punishment. And so honor really is the only thing that's there. It's like love. Love is always there. And as soon as the people that are in the process of making things happen are no longer there, fear's gone because the punisher's gone. But love doesn't leave when the person leaves, because it's deep in your soul. And so a culture of honor is based upon the simple fundamental that we are addressing everyone as if unto the Lord. And I've received this message from Bill Johnson and Danny Silk and Chris Valentin out of Bethel Church. So if you'd like to do some in-depth study and research, I would encourage you to review the resources. I am a tremendous student of the materials they've put out. And a lot of the material I'm going to share with you will be highlights from things that I've gleaned from them and various other leaders. But here's the concept of a culture of honor. A culture of honor is designed to serve others. You don't build a culture of honor to get people to honor you. You don't build a culture of honor to get people to serve you. You don't build a culture of honor to control people. You come to a place where you realize that people are truly free. That God gave us a thing called the free will, because that in fact is how He wants us. He wants us to choose. Clearly He wants us to choose Him, but He didn't make us robots. He gave us free will. So it's clear to say that we have the opportunity to choose good and bad every day. We have the opportunity to choose honor and dishonor. We have a choice to choose fear and love. And so the concept of entering into an agreement where we understand that everybody is free, what keeps people on track is a concept of honor. And we use honor as a way to serve people, not as a way to control people. There's a saying that says, I would rather fail by honor than succeed by control. You see, control only lasts as long as the controller is there. And if you want to have a sustainable business, sustainable movement, whether that be through your faith or through your business or through whatever you're motivated to make an impact on, if we want to have something that lasts a lifetime, the core of it has to be good. The core of it has to be honor. Otherwise, it falls apart as soon as someone steps aside and that major influence is gone. The core of honor is what will keep us together. You see, if it's man-centered and humanistic, then it seems like manipulation or flattery. But when it's God-centered, we've got a fundamental of what is good and what is right and what is honorable. And what that is honoring everyone as if unto the Lord, as if the Son is present, which we know that He is. But for some reason, in probably all of our lives, certainly in my life, you get to this point where you begin to play like hide and seek, like now you see me, now you don't. And that's just not real, because the presence of God resides inside of us. So wherever we go, there He is. And it isn't something that we go and run off and do something dishonorable and He doesn't see it. He's there. The amazing thing about amazing grace and about His love is that His love supersedes that He's never surprised. That even when we act out and do stupid things, Yes, he's there, as embarrassing and shameful as that would be. At the same time, he's already forgiven us, and he loves us. And his love is so true and so genuine, so pure and so deep that it's already been taken care of. However, most people think that becomes a get-out-of-jail-free card, that you can just go out and do whatever you want and you'll be forgiven. The truth is, you will be forgiven. You have been forgiven. But when you live outside the presence of the reality of God's presence, you lose that peace. You lose that joy. You lose that part of life that is so amazing when you're walking in this presence of the awareness of absolute complete love, complete favor. Such a grace runs about you that literally every environment you walk into, you impact the atmosphere. You release something into the environment because you carry his presence. And a culture of honor is sustainable when it's based on these basic fundamentals. I'd like you to think about that, and we'll continue on the subject a little bit later.